So I'm adding in another example of like this is the aftermath of when you've decided to stop doing this weird thing that isn't really in integrity with where you want to go and what happens. And there's a lot of ways I could have answered, but I've been thinking about this all week, and the main core is after you stop trying to rescue or fix or control other people's situations when it's not really your job or authority to do that, you're going to feel grief. You're going to feel feelings. You're going to feel feelings that actually have to do with things that happened a long time ago. And this is because we use rescuing, fixing, trying to be in control, trying to make it all about us. We use that as a way to respond when things are chaotic, when things are out of control, and when things are taken from us in our lives. Because then at least we have some control over something. So I'm going to give you an example, and don't worry, you don't need to fix it or rescue me or say anything about it because I'm good. But when I was 3, my mother passed away. And a little part of me, when I was 3, said, well, maybe I did something and I should have been able to rescue her. So that is just silly. It's silly. It was, that was a silly belief. It's not real for a little kid to think, oh, it's my fault. But we all do that in our lives in so many different situations, whether it's a loss or a change or just something out of our control. A little teeny part of us will say, oh, well, there's something I could have done. And then we actually kind of blame ourselves. Okay? So this kind of ties in with forgiveness work, forgiving ourselves, forgiving others, because it's all part of the grieving process to blame. And it's just a way for us to get control. So when you decide that you're not in control of other people around you, that they're actually living their own independent life, and it's not your job to fix their life, and you're deciding to focus now on yourself, it's really, really brave and courageous and powerful because it's putting you in touch with feelings you might have had and been carrying around a long, long time. And the act of rescuing or interfering with other people's stuff and intervening is a distraction from those feelings because you don't want to lose something. And that's why you're trying so hard to control what's going on with them. You don't want to feel bad. You don't want to dip down into old feelings. So when you decide to take that crutch away from yourself, you're going to be left with the feelings. And this is a really great opportunity that you're gaining to do some really great clearing out of the old and finally looking in. But the only way out is through. So you have to go through the feelings of grief. You have to give yourself some time for meditation, maybe go to a healer, get some energy work, do something, do some journaling, do a little sacred ceremony. There's so many ways that you can take care of yourself through grief, but I think that's what the real core is about when you stop rescuing and you start realizing that maybe there's still other people out there that are doing this. And maybe some other people are getting something that you're not. You're being reminded of an absence, of a loss, of an old heartache or pain. And it's okay. It's a natural part of the process because your ego you've kind of taken something away from your ego that keeps you from going deep. So I hope that this is helpful, and thank you so much to those of you who are watching. Hello, good morning. And I hope this didn't put a damper on anybody's day. Remember that, we have to feel our grief, but we also need to have fun and play, and we don't have to be sad all the time to process old grief. Just need to be aware and recognize that's what's happening. It's probably not connected to right now. It's old stuff, and that's okay. We can call in our spiritual support or our angels or our higher self to just guide us to do whatever we need to do. Take really good care of us, and then we don't have to rescue anyone. Isn't that great? Okay, you guys take care. You have an amazing, amazing, heart-filled week, and I'll be talking to you soon. Bye.